we are at the fretting stage. I'm going to attempt something here, and I've watched several of my builder cohorts attempt this as well, and hopefully I've learned from some of their mistakes. But I'm going to use a fret press. The thing is, I've seen some of the struggles some of my friends have had. So first off, I have it bolted down to the working bench in an effort to be able to have it not dump over on me when I start to press frets. So, but first things first, we gotta radius our fret wire before we do anything else. So
what are you radiusing?
Well, the fretboard's 12, so I think we're going to try and go just slightly steeper than that. Because it's always nice to have the ends in and then the center have a bit of a peak if necessary. That's easier to get it to sit in than the other way, it seems. That looks about right. I don't know, I got a feeling 2 isn't going to be enough. Maybe I should start cutting 2, and then if I need 3, I'll do the third one. What the? Okay. So, nope, that's the nut. We don't need to do that one. Okay. Come here. Come here. I think I might still have to tap it to start it, just so it stays where I want it. Well, maybe not. Okay. Okay. last one. Woo-hoo. This is always my favorite one to do. Why? Because it's the last one. What was that? That sounded scary. Huh. Alright, well. No catastrophe. I don't know what that was. Something made a cracking sound, but it was not my guitar neck anyway, so that's a positive. Okay. Now, fret wire is in. Yeah, definitely would say that is far quicker than the hammer. A little bit of learning curve, but overall I think I'm gonna go with that from now on, because that was a hell of a lot nicer than blasting my finger when it's between the hammerhead and the end of a fret wire and bleeding myself, or just fighting like I'm driving railroad spikes because it will not seat in the hard wood. This was peachy, way easier. So anyway, next I am going to switch stuff around here on the workbench, and then we'll be ready to proceed with the end trimming and all that. So okay, so next we're going to trim fret ends. I want to get this done. I really want to get started on my next build. It always seems to happen. I think I've said it every time now. By the time I'm nearing the end of a build, all I can think about is the next build. I just want to get this one done so I can get on to the next one. Down, down, onto the next one.
Next one's gonna be a base, isn't it?
Next one is going to be a base. So now we're going to start with the just getting these level with the side of the fretboard. I just want to make sure I don't feel them on the side. Okay. Now the other side, which is always trickier for me because the way I have my bench set up. Alright, this is really good. Just a couple of little spots that way better than with the, I don't know if the press is the reason or if I just did a really good job of radiusing it or if it's a combination, but damn, this is, well, that one's off quite a bit, but this is still by far one of the best ones I've ever done as far as the frets being level before I even get to the sanding and leveling and crap.
No. No.
They're not perfect, but it ain't gonna take much.
You can't jump up there.
See, here we go again, lefty. Start on the other end. One of these years I'll have that figured out and not have to catch myself midway through. What's up, you little furry terrorist? Getting into stuff?
Let's jump on your cases.
Bit of a breakaway there. Okay. Okay, now. Next. Caught myself and started over on the right. How about it? Every step is a step closer to doing it right the first time. Okay, so that's leaving me. I'm going to try the sandpaper method instead of the fret rubbers. And the reason is because the fret rubbers are so small and my big frickin' mitts, I constantly get hand cramps using them. And since a fret rubber is pretty much just a rubbery piece of sandpaper, I'm thinking if I use a sanding sponge, I'm going to get a similar effect, and it sure looks like I am. But before I do that, I should do the fret ends. So let's do that first.
Yeah.
So like I said, I'm going for trying to do the sandpaper fret polishing this time instead of the rubbers. So I'm starting out with 1000 grit. And this one is really to try and take some of the aggressive scratches out from the files.
The temperature is 89, but it feels like 107.
Yeah, welcome to Iowa, where if the heat won't kill you, the humidity will.
Wow. Supposed to be 92 tomorrow. Stay home.
Yeah, I wish I could do. I also have to hit the road.
You're going to be in an air-conditioned truck all day.
That's true.
I can work in a metal building.
Okay.
Why is it black?
What?
Why is it black?
Because of the reaction from the auto saw polish and the nickel front wire.
Nice.
So then There's that step done. All the front ends feel pretty good. So then I think after that, next step is going to be push in the trim bushings. So, well, first sand the grain filler back, push in the bridge bushings, trim bushings, and then we're going to be ready to clear coat. Well, probably sanding sealer and then clear coat, but we're getting there. Won't be long now. Thank you so much for tuning in for another episode of My Madness. Click like, subscribe, and thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.